What up, y'all? I am your host, Young Smoove. Right now, waiting on my guys to get in here, but I definitely wanted y'all to hear the ambiance of that new album, Four. Bruh, that shit is shit. As a matter of fact, let me play the song I like. Let's see that. Yeah, we're gonna play that. And in the meantime, in between time, pour up a drink. All chaser all day. Oh, wait a minute. Looks like we got a friend in here. Let's add that friend. My man. What's up? What's up?
I'm hanging there.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I just had to play my favorite song off this album.
You said which one?
Fans Only.
Oh yeah. I'm so genuine, my pony. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's my shit right there.
It's like my favorite song on this album already. So I'm excited about that.
Man, yeah, I appreciate y'all vibing with us.
Yeah. I guess we could just like jump in whenever. I ain't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, comp.
That nigga Crab.
Yeah. Oh yeah, what's up, yo?
What up, dog?
Challenge. Bangarang, what's good?
Yeah, Bangarang, what's happening?
Yo, I thought you was yo, this don't got no camera. It's a TV. I do it from my laptop though. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna do it from my laptop.
That's what's up.
Hey, bonus.
While everybody getting in here, I done poured up some Hennessy.
Please be the on bonus. You ain't doing this to me tonight. You ain't doing this to me tonight, bonus.
What'd I do?
You gotta be the on bonus.
No.
Right.
Hold on, was I supposed to share the link, Troy? The one you sent me?
Say that again?
What the link for the public, yeah? Oh shit. Yeah, don't share that link. Everybody might log on this bitch.
Right.
Oh fuck. I am.
If you black out or your volume go out and come back in.
No, I just shared the link. I wasn't supposed to. So what's the link? So much shit on it. I don't, yo. All I know is I got options. Shit. I told you said so much shit. I don't even know my lyrics. So you know I ain't gonna know your lyrics. I know about that too. I know. I talk real nasty, but I can sit out. That's 6 years old. Oh my God, that was not 6 years. All right. And I'm gonna come up on my. I knew I should have let him take. Hey yo, what's the link for the public?
Oh, they can actually go on my YouTube page, which is the Kickin' It with Young Smoove podcast. And so then that way they can go ahead and chat because it's live now.
Yeah. You said, oh! The worst interview ever.
Come.
Hey.
Who that? Who that?
It's your favorite peanut butter.
Oh, peanut butter. What's that?
Hey, dog, get from my phone.
Oh yeah, y'all can do that too.
That's what's up. Well, I thank y'all all for joining. This is awesome. We're gonna have a good time.
Oh yeah.
So since we got like a good portion, some of y'all in here. First of all, let me just say that this collaboration is amazing. Like, it was one of those collaborations that you just kind of didn't see coming. So the question will remain: how did this collaboration come to be?
Oh man, hold on.
That's Dirt Road.
Yeah, that was me.
You sit right here. I'm trying to.
Hold on. Oh yeah, am I on there? You see me now?
Yeah, we hear you.
You got hit, your name. Type your name.
Hold on, yo. Hold on. My bad.
Yeah, you gotta put your tag on there, yo.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
Oh yeah.
Hot
Yeah.
Road.
Oh yeah.
What it is?
So that
So
joint
that joint came about
because I was,
because I was,
I had a relationship with
I had a relationship with
Comp and Kojo. And
Comp
Flame
and
was one of the
Kojo,
rappers
and
that I
Flame
left
was
to
one of the
listen to
rappers that
from
I
the
left
area.
to listen to
And I just
from the
thought it would be
area.
a dope
And I just
situation.
thought it would be a
You know
dope.
what I'm saying? I heard all the sounds blend together. You know what I'm saying? I just like, man, this would be dope if I could get all of them together.
What I would say is Dirt Road. If you in the same room with Crab, I would say go to the other studio room.
Here, bro.
Oh, hold on. All right, bet. Let me get out.
Oh, hold on. All right, bet. Let me.
You get in the chair.
Oh yeah, here we go. We good now? I don't want Teddy Riley.
Right. Hold up, I'm just moving some things around.
Yeah, there we go. Bet. So did y'all hear me? So like I said, me
Perfect.
and Kojo had a relationship already working together. I always wanted to work with Flames, but I needed something that made sense. And I figured that this would all go together and work well together. So it made sense to put this project together. You know what I mean?
For sure, absolutely.
And of course,
and I love the fact that all of y'all voices blend so well together.
Appreciation.
Absolutely.
And it was just
so
dope to have Tony Crab, engineered and be a mastermind behind it too. I gotta give a man credit. Shout out to Gold Run.
Absolutely, all day. So what was the recording process like for this?
We had a couple for real, like a couple I would come up with like the hooks and maybe email it to them, but then we would do maybe one on the spot. So we would usually have one or two done, and then we would do one or two on the spot, like right in the studio. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that was pretty much the process. And originally we was only going to do 4 tracks. It was like 4 of us, 4 tracks. Everything was just 4. But after the first session, I was like, yo, I think we need more because we don't have this type of song. We don't have that type of song. And the first session went better than I even thought. So I was like, yo, we got to go back and do more, yo. We got to go back and do more.
Right.
Yeah, because originally it was only going to be 4 tracks.
Right.
To
go with the whole theme. So why the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse out of everything that you could use? Why that?
It just made sense. It made sense with the theme of the 4, and that's what we do. Like when the 4 Horsemen of Apocalypse come, that's the end. That's Revelation. It don't get no, what's coming after that Armageddon. Like that's it. You feel me? So that's what I felt like, and it just went. Everything just went perfectly. Like all just went together for real.
Mm-hmm.
I share public one.
My man Flo back there in the back.
Cool.
What up?
What's going on?
Hey man, what it is? It's Kojo High Flow, aka the Deuce A Dawn, aka Mr. Netflix, aka the King. Since I did it.
How you been? How you holding up?
Man, cooling, man. You know, life been rocky.
Right.
Lost my grandmama
I'm so sorry.
yesterday.
So sorry.
Yeah, man, appreciate it. So just been trying to stay in the most positive space and place that I can. Stay sucker free and man and keep putting this work in.
Right. Now I got you. Anything else coming out besides Four that you working on?
Oh no, yeah, for sure, man. Even before we finished the full project, me and Dirt Road was back. Me and Road was right back in working. So we got a Kilo Jones project that we working on together. That's it's like 90% done. Outside of that, I normally do this thing called I Did It in a Day. So
of course.
Yeah. So the last two.
So does that mean that you're going for Did It in a Day 5?
Man, technically, I'm not gonna name it that, but I like the challenge. So last weekend and the weekend before last, I hopped in a studio with two producers from my city, Young H the Great, and my big homie Rolo. So I did a 9-song project last weekend. With the weekend that just passed, you know, came in locked in with Tony Crab at the Gold Room, and then the weekend before that, I locked in with Rolo, and I did a project titled Benny. Well, no, that was this weekend, Rolo with Benny, and then the weekend before
they all rolling together
with Young H, and we did Coincide. So recorded 2 full projects. So I got 2 full projects in the can with them, and then me and Dirt Road got a Kilo Jones project. You know, but tonight we're gonna talk about 4. Cause you know, I'm gonna keep on working, but yeah, just as far as the work ethic don't stop, just gonna keep grinding. Exactly. But that this 4 project is real special.
So how do you feel about the collaboration? Like how did it make you feel as far as like coming into all of this with all of these great, amazing MCs?
Well, me and Roach chopped it up, and he kind of, like I said, he was the brainchild behind this. He kind of gave me the idea. We were in the process of just trying to figure out what made the most sense, what would be like a dope idea concept. Bringing Where's Dope Comp being from Baltimore, me and Flames being from Annapolis, Rose right there in the middle, but having ties with both areas. So we figured like, yo, let's just tie it all in together. So man, I was like, yo, let's get it. I'm always up for, you know, to do music and create. So when Ro rolled the game plan out, he Phil Jackson did. You know what I'm saying? I was ready to be anybody from BJ Armstrong to Michael Jordan. It ain't matter. I was ready to take on any role. Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, whoever you wanted me to be as part of that legacy thing. I was ready to take on that role, and we just got it cracking.
For sure. And I feel like y'all all played a pivotal position. Like I heard this and I feel like it's the first time I've heard something in a long time that's been cohesive. Like it all blends together seamlessly. There's no one person. Now, of course, I got my faves. That's because I know you and Comp.
Yeah.
You feel me? But at the end of the day, I got introduced to Dirt Road and I'm like, this nigga, yo, first of all, y'all niggas and these entendres that you use and these punchlines that are just fucking phenomenal. Yo, what song was it? And for the first time ever, I've ever heard somebody use the Set It Off line, but use Frankie and Stoney.
That was Flames.
Oh yeah, that was Flames on Fans Only.
See, Flames.
Set It Off, Frankie and Stoney.
Yeah.
And
I was like, yo, I've never heard anybody use Frankie and Stoney. Most people use Cleo.
Yeah.
Most people use Cleo. So
Flames put those lines together.
Yeah.
And Flames is witty with this wordplay.
Right. And I think Kojo has so much energy that's put into the track and so much passion that's put into every track that I'm sitting here like, I have not stopped listening to this since May 5th.
Man, that's what it is.
I have not stopped. It has been in heavy rotation.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And the fact that I can stream it on Google right now is amazing to me. So I really appreciate it. So it's on all platforms, am I correct?
Yes.
Yeah. All platforms. Go stream that for us, please. We appreciate it. Please.
Yeah. You guys gotta stream it. So what is it like I know, but for those that don't know, what is it like working with Crab?
Man, it depends on what crab you get.
That was really
I'm gonna tell you, crab before 2 p.m.
Right.
Crab before 3 p.m. It's the
Right.
difference crab between 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. If you get
Mhm.
crab between noon and
three.
5,
Yeah.
yeah, you get
In that area.
6.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell
Right.
you, you get Barry Bona Gordy between noon and 4.
Who you get after 6, yo?
After 6, you get Tony Lenny Kravitz. Like you
Oh
get
my
the
God.
rock star for real. Like he transforms.
Mhm.
As Comp would say, he starts throwing the Carvante on it, yo.
Oh,
Yeah, he started pulling out his Cravelet plugins. Oh,
I'm just saying. Any favorites on this album? Like any favorite songs? It's like, yo, this was the one.
Me personally, Past the Glizzy is my favorite.
That's my shit.
Yeah, that's mine. Cause
That's my
I'm a No Limit fan, and when I heard the beat, it took me to the Master P. Pass me the green. I need some weed with my Hennessy. So being as though I'm a huge No Limit fan, I had to pay homage to one of my favorite clicks in hip hop with the Pass Me the Glizzy. So that's my shit. Yeah.
my favorite. I got my favorite is definitely like three-way tie. I'm Decisions.
I love Decisions. Yeah.
Corner Store Music.
Love Corner Store Music.
Standing Ovation. Those are mine. No, 3. Yo, like those are my it's a tie for me. Just I'm one of those people who like the the relatable music, and those were my most personal records that I got to speak on a project.
Right.
All like every single record, I think we poured a lot of ourselves into. But yeah, definitely Corner Store Music, Decisions, and Standing Ovation were like audio biographical for me.
And shout out to Corner Store Music was the only beat on there that I did not pick. That was selected by Tony Crab. And the awesome, amazing, beautiful Devon Danielle singing on that, which added something. She's hiding in the corner right now. I don't know if she wants to come and say hi to the folks, but she's behind me.
You should.
She's not popping up, but yeah, Devon Danielle definitely added some spice to that, man, and made it come alive. And Tony Crab orchestrated it. Yeah. Shout out to Comp, first 4 bars of that. Yeah.
Right.
Yo,
those happen to be some of my favorites though. Like, if I had to pick, for real, my favorites would be definitely starts off with Fans Only. Like, love Fans Only. Nobody can take that down. I've listened to that shit one time.
Before you go, thank you. Shout out to Tune for jumping on that song. Tune, dope female artist out of Annapolis. And the secret is that's C Flame's sister. So both of them can rap.
Yo,
both of them can rap. Dope family.
Yeah. Because first of all, when this motherfucker says I put my DNA in CNAs.
Yo, that nigga come crazy.
Done. I was like, this is my new favorite song. It goes up there.
The beauty with Bangarang is like he don't like sometimes he formulate like he don't be writing like heavy, right? So like they coming with everything we got on that, Fans Only, we in the corner, creating, coming up with ideas, what we gonna say, whatever. And he just jumping in like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fill in that part. So Bona hit record, and he just says, I put my DNA up in CNA nurse. Like, the whole
I was like,
yo, you like Comp said the things that like you don't expect nobody to say.
And I think that's one of the things that I really, really love. Like he'll say things that you don't think anybody else will say, and then he'll do these ad libs. Because for no other reason. Let me tell y'all the crazy shit. The other day I woke up and in my head, like I always have music in my head, like every single day. I woke up the other day and all I hear in my mind is, what else?
Yeah.
Like literally. So, and then we talk about Corner Store Music, which I love. and Pass Me the Glizzy, which is definitely one of my favorites. But my other favorite is Everybody Want the Smoke.
Yeah,
Thank you. Yeah.
That is a banger. That is a banger. Absolutely.
I'm gonna give my director's cut favorite 4.
Go ahead.
Which are
Let me sit down.
Hold on one sec.
All right, so I'm gonna say Decisions, Cornerstone Music, Pass Me the Glizzy, and it's between shit. I'm gonna say Standing Ovation was that.
Standing Ovation is in there.
Let me just add this, because like Tony Craig been recording me for a long time. We've been working for a long time. Like, and his level of critiquing me is like to a whole nother world. So he don't never like, oh, that everything I do is hot. He don't give me that, like it's fine, whatever. My Decisions verse was the first time he actually was like, oh yeah, in like a long time. Like, that's when I knew I did something right. Because it was like, oh, all right. Like normally it's just like, all right, bro. Who next? Whatever, like that. But when I did my Decisions,
it's so true.
That's when I realized, like, oh yeah, I tapped into somewhere because he
and that's what it's about, man. That's what it's about, being impressive sometimes.
Yeah. No yes men over here.
What, y'all scared of the middle seat?
Oh no. For a drink.
Oh
yeah, keep going, Smoove.
Sorry, Smoove. We be drinking.
What's the feeling that you want fans to feel from this project?
I got an answer for that too. Go ahead.
Well, answer me for
no, I'm waiting.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, a dope collaboration. I wanted the fans to walk away with like, I may have a favorite, but then when they listen again, I can't choose. Now this is my favorite. Not song, but artist. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm a big No Limit fan, and P used to have a single album would have so many collabs on it. I'm like, oh, I like Fiend today. And I'm like, I like Mystical next time. Then it's like, oh, same with like Woo. They would you like different people, and that's what you wanted to get out of this. When you like, damn, how many times you gonna get 4 artists that aren't letting you down? That's like what I want them to walk away from this with. Right. You know what I'm saying?
And I think wholeheartedly, bar for bar, there's no letdown throughout this whole project. Not one. Now I was like I talked about earlier, knowing Comp and knowing Kojo, I'm like, oh, okay, I see what they bring. But to get Flames and Dirt Road in there, and I'm like, yo, all of y'all bars are just amazing. I can't stop geeking over this album because I fucking love it. I think the shit is fucking amazing. And I never do interviews on shit that I think is trash. Like, that shit works my nerves. So
salute to you, bro.
Right.
I was looking forward to the set down because like we've chopped it up before, and you've all like been transparent and 100 with like your critiques. So I even when me and Ro chopped it up earlier, I said, no, yo, listen. So when he talked to us, you know, I didn't expect nothing but you know, knowing the name of songs, lines, whatever that stuck out to you. So man, it was a fun thing. It was one of those things that I understood like the competitive side of it as far as like just being artists, rappers, whatever. But then also I understood how you said the cohesiveness of like Dirt Road getting these tracks and getting these ideas, and then you know making sure he formulates it so it falls smack dab in the middle, because he had like a working relationship with Comp prior. He had a working relationship with me prior, and like he said, he a fan and was checking out C prior. So it was like he drove the ball right up the middle as far as like, yo, I'm a lay this out here, but then I'm gonna create so that all y'all can create and then weave into one. And then, you know, like I say, certain songs I honestly, you know, feel like, man, yo, he got off on that, but he got off on that, and we all got off in that own way. But I felt like everybody had got to a point where certain songs is like, oh yeah, you own that, you took it to a whole nother level. And the first session was Decisions, Backpack 4, and Decisions, Backpack 4, and Rockin'. We did all of them on the same day. So it was just like, yo, the moment we laid the 4 song down, and when we left the studio, that was one of the records that like we ain't go back and touch nothing, we ain't do nothing, because it was just like it just came out perfect. And just for the idea of the project being titled 4 MCs, the 4 song for me is like a staple, and exactly what it was, because this was even on that record, like Dirt Road's strong suit. Normally he hits you with the hooks, the idea. He came on, jumped it off as far as the bars first, and I feel like if you listen to that song, it's really a matter of opinion who stands out, because everybody delivered in their own way, and it's just like, ooh, he gave
big time.
Yeah.
So is the next single slated to be Banned from IG?
Possibly. We were gonna go.
And
in
addition to that, are you guys planning to do another video?
Possibly. My man Comp back on here.
Bangarang.
I mean, I would love to shoot a video for everything and not stop the promotion. You know what I mean? A video for something once a month at least or something. But yeah. Can we get Bangarang back in here?
There he is.
Yeah, he's back.
Bangarang, where the fried chicken at? Yo, mama ain't fried the chicken tonight, shorty.
Yeah, I'm sitting here trying to eat now.
This dude.
Hey, Bangarang, you was asking about your CNA nurse line, yo.
DNA nurses.
And fans only.
Yo. You hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. Think he's trying to.
Yeah, I'm in the building.
Yeah, get in the building, yo.
Huh?
Get in the building. You heard him about the corner store music.
Fans only.
Oh no, was it fans only? Fans only.
Yeah.
Yeah, fans. I mean, shit. You know what I mean? You know how we be doing that shit, man. I just look at it like one big verse. You know what I'm saying? And y'all coming and putting in our 2 cents.
And I like the fact that Crab left in all the conversation at the end.
Yeah.
Like just all of. I love that. I love that part.
I'm glad you liked it because I hated that. I still hate that.
Really?
Yeah.
It just kind of reminded me of like the classic ways. Like everybody would be in the studio and it showed that camaraderie. Like, yo, we finished the song, but this is that one moment where you just kind of geek out a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, Crab made an executive decision.
As always.
Definitely.
So my main question and one of my big questions is, so right now with everything that's kind of going on in this whole pandemic situation, how do you feel artists will make money in the future?
Digitally.
No money.
Digitally, yeah.
Fans only.
This is true too. Yeah.
And there you have it.
You know what though? If this wasn't going on, this 4 album might not have been happening. Because people would have been so busy with their schedule, we probably wouldn't have gotten the studio but one time. You would have got 8 albums, you might not would have got this album. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Yeah, that's
right.
So this actually made us work harder when a lot of artists were scared to come outside.
Yeah.
That's another thing that people ain't putting into perspective. Like we was out here risking it to create this music for the people to hear, for everybody's consumption. So it's like a lot of us, like I say, making moves to come out the crib and be healthy and safe. Like I say, they'll tell you I'm coming in here with the wipes, the Lysol every time we come in, spraying it down.
Coming in that bitch like he CSI.
Yeah, yo, seriously.
Coming in that bitch like he CSI.
Hey, yo, remember this? Hey, Bangarang.
Honestly, yo, like, cause he can catch a whole body and you would never know, yo.
Hey, Bangarang. Remember you was like, Kojo here, I smell him.
Seriously, that's that, yo. You smelling hints of alcohol, yo, with a breeze. That's that, oh yeah, there you go, yo. That's high flow, yo. High flow, yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, yo, you see the DC
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
yo.
Shit, lights all white on that.
Lysol wipes, green alcohol, and Douce, yo.
Yeah, that was
Seriously,
that's what the sessions consisted of.
That's
Seriously.
a session kit. That's a session kit.
Yeah.
Session. Fuck wrong with
Mhm.
man.
Oh man.
So let me ask Crab this. Crab, what is it like working with all four of these talented
Road
individuals?
trip.
You ever got your tooth pulled with no medicine? No, I'm just joking. No, it was dope, man. It was dope watching a bunch of different people collectively come together and try to create something great is one thing, but then having a bunch of cool, good vibes, good energy folks that you're around doing the same thing is even better. So it was cool. Like I said, I just sat here and just watched it all unfold. You know, they got it all figured out, and you hear that it's all figured out. You know,
Pretty much.
100%.
Anything that you want to say that's your best mix? Like, what's your best mix on this one?
No, I couldn't say the best ones, but just the ones I named, the ones I like Decisions, Corner Store Music, Pass to Me the Good.
I like Band from IG, yo. I'm sorry.
The band, oh, that's a cool
like
one. So the band from IG, I meant to make that sound like a little rougher. Then you notice that mix actually probably gonna sound different than any of the other songs. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. When
So,
they where they got it from, I was like, all right.
Like it sounds like something you hear mixtape.
Right, and that was kind of the first thing I thought about when I heard it.
What'd you say?
Like it felt like a mixtape.
Oh yeah. That's what I was going for.
Yeah.
Oh, this shit is serious. What's Wolfgang?
I cannot.
Yo, that's him every session, yo. Like every session we laugh for like 4 to 10 hours every session.
You ain't gotta tell me. I did the interview, and the interview, I was like, "Yo, we can't stop laughing."
Word.
I was like,
yeah, that was the best part, bro. Like, seriously though, like being around a bunch of talented people is one thing, but being around a bunch of talented people that's actually good people that you like to work with is a whole nother thing. Trust me. It's some assholes around this motherfucker.
Oh my gosh. So Crab, your ear is super musical. Is there anything on maybe a mix that you wish that you could have did differently?
Backpack.
Why?
Because it was just more work needed to be done. That's all. To me, I'm not gonna point out what things is because then people are gonna go listen for them. So
right.
But it's like it's 3 things. It's like 3 things on there that I needed to fix. That I can't listen to that song. But yeah, I would say I had the most fun mixing Past the Glizzy, but I mixed the longest Decisions. That was the longest. That's the longest mix. That joint
I'll never forget, man. My vernacular is really spectacular.
Yeah, that joint took me like 7 hours.
Right.
Yeah.
Not to mention the fact the Ba 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 Boom line, which is one of my favorites, of course. I've noticed that you used that a couple of times, Cole. So is that also in a separate song?
Yeah. Ba 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 Boom is a song, but that's when I had finished it before we did 4. So that was my when we did Fans Only. I wanted to throw that and incorporate it in there just to create like the awareness and familiarity. And it was super dope because like once we put out a tune hadn't heard the Ba 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 Boom song, but she's a part of the recording process on Fans Only. So I posted the Ba 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 Boom and somebody ended up sharing it. Tune hit me immediately like, yo, I was ready to go crazy. I thought somebody stole your flow because she had no idea that there was a Ba 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 Boom song, but she knew, because she was in the studio for Fans Only. So yeah, it served its purpose as far as just trying to create the getting people familiar for other things that's launching. But like I said, it's like, a little witty play around thing that I wanted to do on the 4 project. And when, Dirt Road came with the Fans Only, it was just like perfect timing. And mind you, like Fans Only wasn't even something we had planned to do. Like we was working on some other stuff that day, and it just so happened to say like, yeah, let's give this a shot. Roll that Comp hit a hook in the hallway. Like I got this idea. Comp like, oh yeah, that's my lane. And then as you can see, Comp went in and she want me signed up for Fans Only.
Right.
I'm trying to eat out like some Shoney's.
If y'all haven't heard Fatty Bun, like at that point.
Oh yeah, that's that vibe. Seriously.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
That was
so since this collab has gone so well, which I'm not messing with you today. Since this collab has gone so well, is there works for more stuff?
I think that's gonna really be based on like timing. We would have, and at this point in time, just as much as traveling, doing the shows, performing that I was doing, me and Road connected already anyway, and then Road connection with Comp, which already bring that full surface. It already been the opportunity also for C to come along with as far as part of what we already was doing. We would have definitely probably hit the road, been into a couple different cities and states with this project.
What I told you come after when the full Horsemen come. What they say coming after that?
Yeah. After the apocalypse?
After the Armageddon.
Armageddon, right.
When they see the full Horsemen riding, they know it's Armageddon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah,
I can't wait. Like I'm excited for all of that.
I mean,
but
just a heads up, nothing that you probably gonna hit, just the idea. There is songs that's on the cut and run floor, you know what I'm saying, that didn't make the project. So, there is a Mama's Kitchen that's just set. You know what I mean? It's like we got some stuff that we did that y'all ain't heard yet. So yeah, man, we just gonna keep on working it, and then how the chips fall.
Hey, y'all let them think we perfect. Y'all don't say nothing on the cut and run floor.
Like it was all designed this way.
Hey, yo,
cut and run floor, meaning it could be for part 2.
Yeah.
Right.
Wrestling's real, yo. Wrestling's real.
Yeah.
It's a lot of.
I really can't stop standing this whole situation. Like this whole album is amazing. Like I don't know. I've never listened to an album.
Is there a go-to for you?
Couldn't find anything wrong.
I understand you said with your favorites, but is there like at this point you say you had on rotation? Is it a go-to for you? Like something that you say, you know what? I'm gonna start. I mess with the full project, but I'm gonna start it off here.
Well, I always started off with Fans Only because that's the type of freak I am. But I always started off with Fans Only. But if not, like if I let it just rotate, I would have to say like I like to start in Standing Ovation and then work my way through the rest of it, just in the middle of it.
Okay.
Just it's just. I think that this album is placed so well, and that's another thing about the cohesiveness. Like it gives you different ups and downs. You know what I'm saying to you? Like you don't just get to hear the bangers instantly. You know what I mean? And then there's album filler. There's no real album filler. Everything that's in this project can stand alone. I 100% agree that it could definitely stand alone. So yeah, but yes, my go-to is Fans Only. I'm sorry.
All right, that's what it is.
That type of dirty whore freak that I am. But fuck it, that's my shit.
Oh, we may need that. We may need to shoot that Fans Only video then, yo.
Let me tell you something. My mom was already there. Okay,
that might need to be the next video, yo. Yeah, now that you talking.
First of all, the reason that I like Fans Only is because so I got a new car and I got the Bose sound system. So in that system, like that shit just bumps. But what makes it even so more dope is like I can step out of the car, let my sunroof blast, and people now have to look at me because the shit is just loud for no reason. So, there's that. Oh, and then especially Too Much Dope. That one right there. Yeah, that is one that has to like start off immediately. So,
hey, I hear that.
Yeah, so it has to kind of start off immediately. But other than that, that's I can't do nothing but stand this whole album. Like this shit is amazing. And then the artwork. Like who did the artwork?
Young kid from Annapolis named Scorpio. Check them out.
Simply Graphics.
Simply Graphics or Simply Great? Simply Graphics.
Simply Graphics.
Simply Graphics. Got great prices, great customer service, good turnaround time, all around good kid, man. Good dude. Simply Graphics. Look them up on our Instagram.
DMV Scorpio. Let's spell Scorpio with 2 S's. So DMV SSCORIP means CROPIO.
Do say so.
Yeah, do say so. No,
do say so.
So basically, also speaking of which, because of the album cover, like which horseman represents each person?
That's a good question. I didn't think that one was coming.
Because I see it and I get it, but I'm saying, is it because you got war, pestilence, wrath?
You know what? We didn't think. I'm gonna tell you honestly, we didn't think that deep into it because there's so many different interpretations of it. Like when you look it up, there's different interpretations of who the 4 horsemen are.
Mm-hmm.
But what I can say is, what is it? War and death, flames and calm. I think that's pretty accurate. As for the cover, as far as conquest and what is that? Pestilence in there. That's a pretty close one on how that may swap or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think for the cover, if we go with conquest, if we go with the way the cover is, I think it's accurate. I think it's accurate because Kojo fits the conquest with the crown and all that stuff. But if we go with other meanings, then we may switch it around.
Speaking of which, I'm glad you said that. Forgot all about that.
I think I know where he's going.
Hey, yo, you gotta relax.
Yeah.
You lost 3 of them.
Every time Kojo do a goddamn interview, he leaves something somewhere.
Yeah, I was drunk. I was drunk at the interview at the Kickin podcast. But the crazy thing is that that's like a stamp, man. Dirt Road to tell you, we go out of town. I'm bringing extra crowns because I know where we going at with it. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's purposely, you know, for the purposes of it's always some girl birthday.
Always.
Then when it's for they boyfriends and came said, "Hey man, my girlfriend just want to take a picture with the crown on," and then they end up keeping and all that. Then I got another one at the hotel room just so we could go back out. So yeah, that be part of it, man.
Right.
So yeah, that's part of it. But yeah, man. Oh yeah, you got that orange one. That one with the orange and black Iversons too. Yeah, seriously.
Right. I just happened to be like, yo, I think after that first interview when you had left it, I kept it in my book bag and I was like, I'm just gonna keep this shit. So that's my new memorabilia at this point.
That's what it is, man.
Hell yeah. So really, I think I pretty much wrapped this up. Like, I think we've covered so many great bases. I can't stop saying enough about this damn album. Like I said, I'm leaving out with my song. Yeah, I'm going to bump for a quick second. This shit just it make me happy. It make me happy.
Good, man. That's the goal. That's the goal.
First of all,
hold on.
That like I'm walking off in the nightclub.
That one was legit written on the spot. Like me and Kojo actually walked out in the hallway, and I said, "Yo, I think I heard something with this beat while they was recording something else." And I started mumbling the hook because that's how I always thought I would just start mumbling hooks. And I started mumbling the hook to him. He's like, "Yo, we gotta go with it." And then we just come right back in the booth, and everybody just hopped. Like literally, I don't think nobody wrote anything. Maybe I don't know if anybody wrote.
Yeah, Tune probably came up with her verse.
But Tune was writing to another song prior to that.
Yeah,
so
because we was ready to do something different.
Yeah,
and she was writing to a different beat, and then we switched the script.
And then she
writing, and then bop, she got
right. And so then also speaking of which, how was your writing process? Like, I know it may be different from writing individually, but how was your writing process altogether?
Like I said, it depended on the song because some of them I did hooks and sent it to them, and I guess some of the times they wrote at home. Other times we wrote either on the spot or went in the booth and put together like
everybody wanted to smoke.
A few bars.
Everybody kind of came up with like those wasn't like pre-written. Like everybody kind of came up with their lines, and you know, as you see, Dirt Road and Caught went back and forth. The first verse, everybody wanted to smoke. Me and MC went back and forth. The second verse, everybody wanted, and kind of just formulated, pieced it together on everybody wanted to smoke.
Yeah, Comp and I we just walked in the booth together and took liquor and beer and just say, yo, who's going first? And just literally, then we got out the booth. We got out the booth, and then Kojo and Flames walked in there and just said, all right, who's going first?
Right.
It was really that simple. For real.
But y'all, I want to thank y'all so much for doing this interview.
Man,
thank you, bro.
Like, y'all don't understand, for me to change some things up and really do this in a new and different way. And this is the first interview, which it won't be the last.
No, for sure. When outside open back up, man, you got to bring the whole squad through the night, through the setup. You got to have it set at the round table.
Seriously,
I will, because I'm still there. I'm still there.
Yeah, we got to do it.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe we could finesse a cabana party out back. One good time. Small invite only thing. Small.
We gotta work through that. Yeah, we definitely gotta work through that. Because that is a thing right now, but we definitely gotta work through that. But once again, y'all, I am your host, Young Smoove. Make sure y'all check out the Dirt. Just the essence of this great fucking album 4 with my man Dirt Road, Comp, Kojo Hotfall, and C Flames, and mixed, mastered, and just putting his fingers all up and through it.
God.
My man, Tony Crab, you know what I mean? AKA Pona, you know what I'm saying? AKA Man of Mystery, AKA I ain't gonna give you
one engineer.
I gave myself a win.
Oh Lord, I'm not messing with you. All right, y'all. So we out, and I really appreciate y'all. And stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? We got some more stuff coming. All right, y'all.
Yeah.
All right, so